Donovan Sadiq, and I am a candidate for District 1, and you have now entered Candidates Thoughts. Today is October 1st, on a Saturday, and I just want to, I know I look tired and I look beat up, but let me tell you something. Anybody that runs for office and has to run, it takes a serious toll. I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning, and the absentee ballots are coming out this week. So everything's been happening on time and as planned, but we went out today and canvassed, and I think they said we walked 10 miles today, hitting different houses and putting our literature out and things like that. And at my age, and I know people say, oh, well, you know, he's not that old. I'm that old, okay? I'm 46 years old. And the beating that my legs have taken and my knees, because I don't have any cartilage in my knees. So, I mean, I got beat up today. There was just no doubt about it. But I want to thank my team who went out. A lot of young people that went out. Of course, you got to pay them. You got to pay these young people and keep them motivated. But they went out and they knocked it out, and we got everything done within 5 hours in certain areas that we wanted to do. And so we have less than 40 days for the election. So at this time now, it's just a matter of getting out and meeting people and going to certain events and putting our message out there. And one of our messages is this page and getting that out there. But before I finish my thought there, I want to give a special shout out. That is my mama cat, Misty. She's the one that always jumps on the videos and wants to mess them up. She's 7 years old, and she's a sweet cat. She's really sweet. And she's been raising me since I was 40 years old. So at 7, she's raised me since I was 40 years old, taught me how to catch birds, insects. She brings all that kind of stuff into the house. And she's a really great cat. She recently started putting on weight. She used to be really rail thin, but she recently started putting on weight. Now she's like shaped like a football. You like that average cat shape? So she's starting to do that. But that's my mama cat right there. And she pretty much watches everything that I do, and I'm telling you, I know my eyes look it. The weather wasn't too bad, but it was brutal out there. We started at about 6 o'clock. We walked from and the situation was the district has extended. So instead of stopping at Heacock, we now have all that Sunnymead area that is new. So we started from the east and worked our way back to the west. And it was very brutal at my age. I wish I was a younger person, but I'm not. And I'm telling you, it takes a lot to run for public office. And you have to get out there and knock on those doors. And I'm just, like, again, I'm just so thankful that I had people that were willing to help me get that done. And we did get it done on time, because I wanted all of this done if we could by this weekend. And we got it done today. I mean, we were just hitting it because, you know, strategically placing people on streets and just going, zoom, you did it in one swoop. All the literature was together, we put it out there, and it was amazing. So I want to thank my team for that. But for Saturday, though, it's a great day. It's a football day. We want to talk about the debate last week. My team got together and we basically said, what else do we need to do at this point? We've got signs up. We've got our literature out. We've been at forums and debates. We are on social media. We are emailing and meeting people. The message is out there. So if anybody has any questions, any concerns, please contact us. If you saw the debate, it's up on YouTube. It was really a really good debate. Got a lot of great feedback about it. I'm glad that LaDonna Jimson finally publicly acknowledged the fact that all her ideas that she championed, which I've been saying from day one, were all my ideas. And I'm gonna, again, thank her for finally acknowledging that, because I think people are tired of politicians taking credit for something that they had nothing to do with. You know, run on your own merits. People keep saying, well, you know, you need to talk about your own merits. Well, how can I talk about my own merits if somebody is taking them? And that's what I wanted to bring out. So I want to thank LaDonna for acknowledging the fact that for almost 2 years now, I have been the one telling her what she needs to do. And if you saw the debate, I made a very telling statement that said, you don't need residents to tell you what needs to be done around here. Just look around you. That's how pivotal it is and the difference in our leadership style. A leader has a vision, and a leader leads and brings people along in that vision that agree with them. They don't sit there and say, well, I'm going to wait until the residents tell me what they want me to do. Then what's the point? What's the point? We need a leader that knows what needs to be done and gets it done. Nobody wants to wait for, Joe Sanchez to come and say, oh, by the way, there's a lot of trash and blight over here. Could you do something about it? If you're driving and you see it, it doesn't take much to see what needs to be done. But I want to thank everybody that showed up. I want to thank, I forgot to thank Melissa Martinez because she was very instrumental in helping us get the venue and put it all together and all that other stuff. We're going to do another video tomorrow. And it's not even, I don't think it's a video, but we're going to do, I had a medical procedure that was done this week. So that's another reason why I'm kind of weak and tired. And this is Misty again. We're going to do a show real quick on the animal shelter. And Laura Medeiros, a 12-year-long contributor to the animal shelter, has been sending me emails that I want to share with you about some of the ideas that can be done to help our shelter. Now, I want to dedicate a whole show to that and talk about it. And there's like Christy McPhee and other people that I want to bring on the show. And we're going to get them on the show. It's just a matter of time. A lot of people are busy doing what they're doing. So, again, we have a real bad problem in the animal shelter. I'm not running on what I did in the animal shelter because I ran on that 2 years ago. But I'm still going to make it a pivotal issue in what I want to talk about so that we don't forget that there is a problem in that animal shelter. And at the debate, LaDonna, everything is what the staff tells her, what the staff tells her. You don't work for the staff because the staff doesn't live in the city. You work for the residents of Moreno Valley. It's what we tell you. And we've been asking you to put a moratorium on the animal shelter. Now, she says it can't be done. Yes, it can. And I'm not the only one that knows that. And this is the problem that we have with Miss Jimson. She really does not know what to do. This is not high school student government. This is government of real people's lives. This is not games here where, this is real. So the decisions you make with that. Dave Marquez had a meet and greet today. I was out canvassing. I'm sorry I missed it. I hope I get some good feedback on that. But I want to thank everybody for who are supporting me. Please tune in on Wednesdays, 4 to 6 p.m., the Hot Seat radio show. We've got Max Thomas is going to be joining us, and she's joined the team. And she's a very bubbly person, and she's going to bring some different insights to what we're doing. But wow, it was a beater today, I'm telling you. But that's politics. So I'm going to tell you, if you're thinking about running for public office and you don't have super PAC money and you're not getting super PAC money, it is very brutal. But I'm going to tell you what, people really do appreciate when you knock on their door. I'm Donovan Sadiq. This has been the Candidate's Thoughts for the day. Have a good one.